Where is space? Well, it's up there, right? But how far away is it? Where does it start? How high up do you have to go to be in space? A lot of people might think that space begins where the Earth's atmosphere ends. But the Earth's atmosphere doesn't really stop anywhere. It just sort of thins out. The general consensus is that the Earth's atmosphere extends to a height of about 10,000 kilometers, which is pretty far away, but it doesn't come anywhere close to the Moon, for example. In fact, the International Space Station only orbits at a height of about 400 kilometers, which means it's well inside of the Earth's atmosphere and is constantly having to boost itself back up into a higher orbit so it doesn't decay and crash. Back in the really early days of the space race, the US government determined that outer space began at a height of about 50 miles, or roughly 80 kilometers, because this is the point at which airplane control surfaces no longer function. As far as the US government is concerned, anybody who travels at an altitude of over 50 miles is considered an astronaut. A little later, a scientist by the name of Theodore von Karman determined that at an altitude of about 100 kilometers, the atmosphere thins out so much that in order for an airplane wing to derive lift, it would have to be traveling fast enough to go into orbit anyway. This altitude is referred to as the Karman line, and internationally that's used as the definition for where space begins. Regardless of which one of those numbers you use to determine where your outer space begins, it's pretty tough to get that high up. Keep on thinking, everybody.